name's Stoyer, born and raised right here in Fernandina Beach. This is a 1992 Mazda Miata with 2 Chevy small blocks in it, coupled together. This is actually my dad's creation, and I just helped him along the way. This is the 3rd one he's done. He's done 2 mud trucks and finally a street car. Just came to him one night to try to do it in the Miata because we had it in the yard. We own a towing service, and the car was going to the shredder anyway, so we figured why not try to salvage it and make something cool out of it. So we finished the car in 2011, and basically what you see is what you get. Engines are coupled together with a drive shaft with a 4L80 transmission behind it and a 4.9-inch rear end. It'll scare the hell out of it. And it used to just be a solid drive shaft, but now we got we can uncouple it and just run off the back motor in case something was to break. So now anywhere we want to go, we can. If you Google Miata pulling camper, just Google those 3 words, you'll see this pulling his camper on the way to Daytona Beach for Turkey Ride Run.
Hello out there, Concours de Lemons. This is Jeffro of Jeffro's Junkers, and I've been asked to talk about the Lemon Orange Grove Citrus Picker. And so this right here is a farmer in the 70s who had a couple of Volkswagen buses on his citrus grove. Obviously did not want to go out and buy a brand new tractor. So he cut up the buses, one of them being an early split window one, which, $80,000 bus today, right? And one of them being a later bus. Used both transaxles, the frame, and a bunch of piping, plus some tractor accessories, to build his own tractor. For it to go up and down the orange groves, it was fitted with 2 transaxles from 2 different buses going into a wet PTO box that then goes down to the original bus frame, which also has portal reduction gears on the wheels. So there's 3 levels of reduction, 4 if you count the PTO box. And that means this thing tops out at 13 miles an hour. The average front speed in the lowest forward is about 3 miles an hour. There are 8 reverse gears and 2 forward gears. And you get there by shifting, which I can take you around back and show you how that works if you're interested. So this upright Volkswagen Type 1 engine would either be bug or bust depending on the year and how it was built. That's mated to a bus transaxle where one of the gears is welded inside. The axle's going into a custom PTO box. First thing you do is select the gear you want here outside the vehicle because you can't get to it from inside the vehicle. Once you've selected a gear here, it goes down to the original bus transaxle. So for instance, if I put this in reverse and walk away, then I have 4 forward gears and the reverse is a reverse. If I put this in any of the gears 1 through 4, then they all become reverse gears down there except for reverse, which then becomes forward. So I know that's a lot to take in, but that's how it works. Another thing I learned, having Volkswagens for years and years, I did not know this, is obviously John Deere and Volkswagen drums actually must have coincided, same pattern for a year or 2, because there is no evidence of these being drilled out. So he probably had some old John Deere on the property and it made it up. So on this, the only thing that's not Volkswagen besides the taillights and the wheels being tractor and that front seat is tractor. Everything else is Volkswagen on here with no modifications, which is kind of crazy. I rescued this from a orange, citrus, and lemon grove in Arcadia, Okeechobee, Florida. After the grove was shut down, all the trees were removed or died. They sold the land to housing. The family bought a large section of it, and they put houses on it, and they wanted this out of the yard because it was just left there after it didn't work anymore. It took almost nothing to get it back on the road. A really good friend of mine, Carlos, Car Rod on Facebook, did all the mechanicals, brought it back. All the engineering was already done. All the pulley system, the clutching, everything was done. You just had to bring it back to life and do some modifications like reinforcing some areas that got a little weak. It leaks hydraulic fluid like you wouldn't believe, so I'm always filling it, catching and collecting it, and then painting my deck boards with it. I don't know what else to say about it. Hopefully it's the worst thing here. Because I tried this year to bring the worst thing.
I searched on the internet and I found somebody with a Facebook site, Clark W. Griswold, and he had built the car, him and his buddy. And I said, well, if you ever want to sell it, let me know. And about a year and a half went by, and all of a sudden I get a text from him and said, well, I guess I am going to sell it. So we went ahead and we bought it. It was actually during COVID when we bought it, so I couldn't see the car. He was in Des Moines, Iowa. We're in upstate New York. So I had it flatbedded, and it arrived, and I said, oh my gosh, yeah, this is a pretty doggone good replica. And about a year ago, we actually did have the whole thing renovated. So it looks pretty new now out of the showroom.
All right.
Stephen Wiggins with Saw Customs here. This is my 1954 Chevy 210. Bought this car about 5 years ago. It was originally a California car. It made its way to Florida. We purchased it out of Orlando. It had the original inline 6-cylinder, 235 in it, 3 on the tree, enclosed driveline, all that good stuff. We drove it like that for a little while, decided to make it a little more roadworthy, so pulled it all apart. It now has a LS engine out of 2007 Chevy Tahoe with a 4L60E overdrive transmission. It's got a 1965 Chevelle rear axle under it, 373 gears in it, and it is on air. It has an AccuAir air suspension under it with a Murray custom rods, Mustang 2 front end, and we drive it all over the country. We just came back from Oklahoma, went to the Darryl Starbird show in it, all that good stuff. So we put thousands of miles on this thing a year, and we love it. Super reliable, gets us where we need to go, and looks cool while it does it. And that's about it.
For risking sure life and limb to bring this out here, for it being one of the most screwed up things I've ever seen put together, but still be able to move under its own power, we give you the 2025 Concours de Lemons, Florida Worst of Show. And we will see you again next year. We're going to do it all over again. Thanks so much for coming, folks.